Hey guys, today we are talking about an in-between town. This is the town of Castle Rock. It is about 35 minutes from Denver downtown. It's about 35 minutes from Colorado Springs. You have access to a whole lot of big town amenities, but this has got a unique small town feel. So if you want to learn all about the housing, the recreation, all the community events that we have going on in Castle Rock, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Sean Murphy, and on this channel we make videos about what it's like to live in Colorado, as simple as that. So if you're into that and you want to stay up to date on the latest videos that we put out, you gotta hit subscribe and then go hit that bell so you're notified each time we put up that new hotness. Today I have a very special guest with me. First time making an appearance on the channel, Kyle Wong. He's an agent on the Moxie Denver team. He handles more like the south end of the Denver metro area, like, you know, like Castle Rock, Castle Pines, Sedalia, Colorado Springs, all that good stuff. He is the man with the plan if you're looking to move down to this area. Let's get on into it because we have a lot to talk about because this small town has a lot to offer.
We are on Wilcox on the main street, right in downtown. Here's B&B Cafe. We've got the Castle Cafe right across the street. And they've kind of been going head to head for a little while now. But what's really cool is normally they have string lights across the street here during the winter. And what we do is we have a huge star lighting festival. And what that means is right at the top of the rock over there, they have an event. Everybody gathers in the town. They shut down the street. They have a bunch of vendors. They celebrate the lighting of the star on top of the Castle Rock.
Tell them about the Castle Rock.
The Castle Rock is a big old rock right in the middle of the town of Castle Rock.
That looks like a castle. I bet you they were super cautious about coming up to it because it looks just like a great vantage point if you were going to rule the land.
Well, what's funny is when you look at it from down here, it just looks like a rock. It's not that big of a deal, but you can actually hike up there. There's a trail that goes up there. And if you sneak up onto the rock, which you're not technically legally allowed to do, you can go all the way at the top and touch the star, and it's huge. It's almost as big as a football field up there, but it doesn't look like it.
Tell us about shopping.
So Castle Rock is unique because up north outlets you have more of your traditional TJ Maxx, Walmart, all the bigger stores that you'd expect to see across the country. But down here in downtown, that's where it gets a little bit different. You've got the mom and pop store, got the antique stores, you've got the local artisan shops. So for example, two of our biggest ones we're about to pass right now. It's called The Barn, next door is the Emporium. Local artists, local creators can sell their goods, so antiques and specialty sort of stuff. They're super cute, they're super cool, and would highly recommend to check it out if you're ever in downtown Castle Rock. Provision's really cool because oftentimes people think of Castle Rock as like, oh, that's where you move and you settle down and have a family, right? Not the case. So this place just opened up. It is a super cool cocktail bar that people from Denver, people from Colorado Springs will come to Castle Rock just for this spot. So it's like a speakeasy style. I would highly recommend you check it out. And it's kind of hard to see. No, so this is Festival Park. This is super cool because it is central to downtown. When you think of downtown Castle Rock, you think of Festival Park. This is where we have some of our biggest events. One example is the star lighting. We have vendors and hosts and everything. It's super cool. We also have concerts here. So during the summer, we do a summer series where we have bands, we set up chairs in the park here. It's a great time. Another thing that's kind of minor that most people might overlook, I think it's really cool how the city was kind of ecologically friendly. So as you can tell around some of these flower beds, they put species that require very little water. They also allow drainage. The big thing about this area in particular is there's actually a river that runs right through, and there used to be a huge flood way back in the day. So they're always conscious about engineering, about how they design things, and everything allows for a lot of water runoff if that were ever to happen again. So right behind me, we've got this huge Christmas tree. As you can see, again, we're in Festival Park. Just like the star lighting, we're all about community events. They're just before Christmas time, and we have a star lighting event. Everybody comes down, we've got hot chocolate, everybody gets together, hangs out, and it's a really cool community event where you get to connect with everybody around you.
Hi, my name's Jason Gray. I'm a local business owner. I own Crowfoot Valley Coffee here in Castle Rock for 24 years, and I also happen to be the town of Castle Rock mayor.
So what was kind of your vision when you took your role as mayor of Castle Rock?
So before I was mayor, I was in the chamber board, I was the downtown merchants president, development council board. For me, I just wanted to showcase what our downtown could be. We have a great hospital, a new college, but I think our showcase right now is downtown Castle Rock. Last 4 years, we've had a resurgence in our downtown, and it's been great. And now that our town's just really booming downtown, and we're getting people to come downtown on a regular basis from in town and from out of town and even out of state. We're just seeing a really resurgence in our small business community.
I think that's great because a lot of times people think of Castle Rock as like a secondary city or like a pass-through town, and I completely disagree. After having lived here, it's booming with new restaurants and stores and lots of events that I think are world-class. We had a gentleman that came to our rodeo recently. He was from Texas, and he's like, "This is the best rodeo I've ever seen. Like, I love being able to go to these events. Like, I've never seen anything like this, even in my hometown." I'm like, that's amazing.
But, we're 85,000 people now.
Yeah.
I moved here in 1998. We were at 15,000.
How would you say your experience has been as a citizen and individual, but as a business owner as well?
When I moved to Castle Rock, I moved from Alaska. I could go anywhere I wanted to in a state, and I chose Castle Rock. Yeah, it's really fun. Like I said, I enjoy it now more than ever.
Welcome to Castle Rock. So we're here at the MAC, the Miller Activity Complex. Super cool. So up here on the hill, we've got tons of trails that go all throughout the whole park, and an amphitheater and event center. Over here, as you can tell, you've got a huge field. So all kinds of activities going on there, as well as zip line. Soccer, football, you've got club sports that meets here, you've got schools that meet here. I've actually seen some pretty huge events just on those fields over there. And recently, the newest addition is an outdoor gym. Right behind that, we've got the mini incline, which is super cool. It's not quite as big as the incline in Manitou Springs that we're kind of famous for, but about the size. So once you're at the top, you can zip line all the way to the bottom. So let's talk about housing in Castle Rock. You've got a little bit of everything. You've got housing, single family homes, you've got condos, and you've got multifamily. For the most part though, you're gonna get detached single family homes. In the last 90 days, we've got 388 sold. They range from about 400 grand to all the way up to 4 million. Anywhere from 3 bedrooms, 2 baths to 7 bedrooms, 7 baths. So no matter the size, you can probably find it here. So there were 23 condos sold in the last 90 days, and I believe 33 townhouses sold in the last 90 days. So in comparison, you're really going to get mostly single family homes, but there are still options for you. The thing about the condos and townhomes though, is they pretty much line the I-25 corridor, meaning you're gonna be right there, right in the action, while most of the homes are kind of set out a little bit farther away from the main interstate. Yeah, so Castle Rock is right along, for the most part, I-25, right, just south of Denver. However, if you want to get land, you go out east, you go out west, and you're going to be paying for it, but you can get a little bit of space. And it's crazy because you can be right in town and then short 10-minute drive east or west, and you're way out in the middle of nowhere with no signal. So there's really got something for everybody. If you want to be in the downtown experience, living it up at night, or if you want to get out, have kind of that quiet mountain Colorado experience, you can get either one.
All right, so let's talk about where Castle Rock is. So you are just south of the greater Denver metro area. You're about 35 minutes from Denver and about 35 minutes from the Springs, right?
Yeah, and only about 50 minutes from DIA.
Yeah, so, and if you are going to DIA, you jump on 470, so you kind of go around the whole greater Denver metro area, so it's not terrible driving, but it is like that perfect size town, I'd say, where you're not too close to anything, you're not too far from anything, and you're not in the middle of it. So yeah, so this is just like, it is like the Front Range area, but you could see all around us like the rolling hills is what makes it so attractive, because you can, like you mentioned, you can be close by things but feel like you're further away. There's like less light pollution out here too, so you'll see a little bit more of the stars. You do have the train that's going right through here, so yep, that will always kind of be in the background, but it's not too loud, and it almost gives it like a little Wild West feel to me. And then the as far as commuting, so some people that live in Castle Rock, You can go to the Springs. You can go, like, Denver Tech Center is a super popular place for people to be working because you don't have to like go into the city. You just hit like the cusp of the southern side of the greater Denver metro. It is a really great small town. It's, of course, it's like everywhere in Denver. It's almost like quadrupled in population in the past 20 years, but it still has like that small town vibe where it's more of a community than a city.
Got that small town feel where it's like you're not a stranger, everybody knows you. You walk into places and people recognize you, and that's what's so nice. But you've got plenty of room, you've got amazing world-class events.
People that are looking in Parker. Parker is a very popular name, but I'd say its proximity from Parker to the main parts of Denver, because you're just taking one road, I-25 here the whole way, I'd say it's pretty comparable. Kyle, you lived right in the downtown area. Like, what are some of your favorite places to go?
I did. So I lived right in Riverwalk. So right in the heart of downtown. For those of you who know, Wilcox is the main street that runs up and down Castle Rock. I love that it's super walkable. You can go to the gym, you can go to your office, and then hit the restaurant right after work, and you're all within like 2 city blocks. So I love Dos Santos. It's a local Mexican place.
I took me to Dos Santos. Good. Good happy hour.
Yep. Oh, great happy hour. Union is an American bistro that's right on the corner there of Wilcox. Super great spot. Yeah, it's a great spot. I don't think you can miss with any place right along the downtown area. One other thing I wanted to mention is they've also got, it's not just all nightlife and craziness, they've got really wonderful breakfast. B&B Cafe is right on Wilcox, and it's super good. Or if you fancy like a little date night dinner sort of thing, there's an Italian place called Scaleppi's, and it's actually built in an old stone church from the 1800s. So super cool, little historical.
In this video today, you're gonna see a couple different like backdrops. Like today it's freezing cold and it was snowing this morning, and then you'll see later on there is no snow because we've been trying to shoot this video over a couple days. Normally Colorado is known for like the beautiful skies and just like pristine backdrops. You can see the mountains, you can see the rolling hills of Castle Rock. The first day we came out, it was like super windy. I couldn't throw up a drone and it was hard to even do this. The second day it was just like overcast.
Yeah, and it was cold.
And then we have this today and it's overcast again. So this is not typical of what you're gonna find in Colorado and Castle Rock, but it's real. It happens. It be like this sometimes. So we're giving you a realistic preview. What's the temperature right now?
It is probably about 20-25 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's cold, and it feels more cold right now because the sun's not out, and that's usually what helps out. And if you appreciate us being out here in the cold, giving you an idea of what it's like to live in this area, we would appreciate you appreciating us. Do the YouTube thing, help us out, give us a thumbs up on this video.
Smash that like button, hit subscribe.
Smash!
Hit the notification bell to notify every single time we post. It's a cool little town. I hope you guys at least come to visit, watch a video, let us know what you think about it down below. And we'll catch you next time.
Well, you go check out all the other videos we've made too. If this isn't the right spot for you, that's what we do. We help you find it out. So, but you got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, squirrel by fence, owl with a little carrier pigeon, carrier owl, little note on his foot,
Harry
whatever,
Potter style.
Whatever works for you. We're happy to help out.